Hey there, fellow travelers. I'm Jim. Welcome to Vacay with J&A. Today, we're talking about Travel Hacking 101, Lesson 6, Hotel Credit Cards. When you go on vacation, you're going to want to stay somewhere, and oftentimes it's a hotel. So hotel credit cards can help you stay at some nicer places and help you save money doing it. So we're going to go over 5 things in today's video. We're going to go over number 1, the 3 tiers of hotel credit cards. Number 2, picking the right hotel program. Number 3, picking the right card. Number 4, maximizing your points. And number 5, I'm going to give you an example of how to book a trip using hotel points. Let's get it started. There's 3 tiers of hotel credit cards: the no annual fee, the moderate annual fee, and the high annual fee. Let's go through each one of them. The no annual fee card is exactly what it sounds like. There's no annual fee on the card. The sign-up bonus isn't that great. There's really no benefits to it, and they won't come with a free night certificate. Now, the moderate annual tier cards, your annual fees are going to be $95 to $150 a year. You're going to get a better sign-up bonus, and you're actually going to get some perks with this card. You may get late check-in. You may get a minimal status with the hotel program, like our World of Hyatt card gives us Discover status, which is on the lower range, but it's better than nothing. And you'll get a free night certificate generally with these cards, which means every anniversary year you get to stay at a hotel for free once you pay the annual fee. For the mid-tier cards, it's usually kind of a mid-tier type of a hotel. Now the high annual fee cards, these annual fees are $550 and up each year. It's a lot of money, but these come with the most benefits. The sign-up bonus is generally a lot higher, and the free night certificates are usually worth more. You can spend them at better hotels. You're also getting into room upgrades, resort credits, and dining credits. A lot of bells and whistles on these high annual fee cards. Most of our hotel cards are the moderate annual fee, but we do have one that is the high annual fee, and that's the Hilton Aspire card. I made a whole separate video about it. You can click this button right up here, and it'll take you to the video we made about our Hilton Aspire card. And you can decide if that's something you might be interested in. No matter how great a hotel credit card looks to you, if you have no plans to stay at any of the hotels in that program, it doesn't make sense to get it. So you want to make sure you're picking the right program for you. For example, Chase has an IHG credit card. We don't stay at IHG properties, so it doesn't make any sense for us to get those cards, even if they're really, really good cards and there's a lot of people that like them. So what you want to do with a hotel credit card when you're picking it out is find out where you want to go and then find the program that'll get you there. For example, we got our World of Hyatt credit cards years ago because we wanted to use them in Hawaii. And we did wind up using those points to stay at the Maui Andaz property, which was fantastic. We'll have to do a video just on that property. And then we got some Hilton cards because we wanted to stay at the Hotel del Coronado and the Waldorf Astoria in Laguna. So we got those cards specifically for those trips. And my advice when you're picking a card, get a card that's going to help you get on a trip that you want to go on. Once you've picked the hotel program that you want to use, the next thing you want to do is pick what tier credit card you want. Now, in order to do that, you have to ask yourself, what's important to me when I travel to this hotel? Do I want status so I can get a better room when I'm there? Do I want to keep this card long term? And therefore I'm looking for a free night certificate that I think I can use? Do I want access to an executive lounge? Let me tell you a quick story about an executive lounge. When I went to Europe last year with my sister, we stayed at the Marriott in Prague, and they had an executive lounge, and they had meals available all day long. That's a great way to save on food and drink. Not only that, but if you're tired after a long day walking around the city, you can come back in and grab a snack real quick. It's a great benefit. Anyway, once you have the tier that you want to join, getting the card after that is real easy. Some hotel programs use something called an award chart. Hyatt is a good example of a program that uses award charts. You'll notice that their rooms are broken down into categories, and the price is determined on whether you're traveling in off-peak season, standard season, or peak season. Once you determine that, it's really easy to see exactly how much the hotel is going to cost, so it's easy to plan for those trips. There's other programs that use something called dynamic pricing. And what this means is the amount of points that you're going to need is going to depend on how expensive it is to stay at the hotel that particular night. Marriott is a good example of this, and I'm going to show you this example right here where you're staying at the Hotel Drover in Fort Worth, Texas. And you'll notice the cheapest night this month is 32,000 points, whereas the most expensive is 69,000 points. That's more than double. So it makes a really big difference when you travel when it comes down to dynamic pricing. So you want to get familiar with the programs and which ones use charts and which ones use dynamic pricing. It's really easy to get frustrated when you're trying to book hotels with points. And I think that's why people get discouraged. They look for a date and they see it and it's just way too many points. And they think to themselves, I'll never be able to earn enough points. Look at this example from the Hilton. You look, one night it's 110,000 and another night it's over 2 million. That's a huge difference. So just remember, the more flexible you can be, the better chance you'll have of extending the use of your miles. So here's an example of how I would book a hotel room using points from a hotel program.
When I start my search for a hotel, I go to the website for the hotel program. Today we're going to look on the Marriott site. So first you type in your destination. We're going with the Laguna Cliffs Marriott Resort and Spa. Maybe you saw our video on it and you decided, hey, I want to check it out. We're going to put one room with 2 guests. We're going to click here to use points and awards. And for the dates, when you click here, Marriott gives you the option to go with flexible dates and then how many nights you want to stay. I like to put in one night. That way I can see how much each night would cost. It's just easier for me to envision it that way. So once you have all that information in there, you just click right here where it says Find Hotels. Once your search results come back, you find the resort you want to stay at right here and you click Continue. Now you'll see that the rates come up for November 2024. And you can see the different prices for the day. It'll tell you the lowest price for the month, which is 40,000 points per night. And you can also see on certain nights it's even more, 62,000, 63, up to 65,000 for the same resort. So once you have this information, you can decide if there's dates on here that work for you as far as your points and what days you can travel. Then after that, you just click and book.
So you can see being flexible helps you out here and it extends the use of your points. Well, we've reached the end of the lesson and you may have some questions. If you do, go ahead, drop them in the comments. I'd be happy to respond to them. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you think somebody else might like it, feel free to share it with them. I'm really happy that you came and watched us. Thank you so much. Happy travel.